All right, let me set the stage for you a little bit. In 1999, I launched a website called WeTheFans.com, the official sports fan union, in the midst of an NBA lockout. And all I could think to do to promote that website was to call sports radio and talk about it. So I started going on sports radio, 950 KJR in Seattle, as Commando Dave, point man of the Fans Revolution at WeTheFans.com, the official sports fan union. 5 years earlier, I was pushed to the edge by the commissioner of baseball canceling the World Series. And 5 years later, I'm being pushed over the edge with the NBA being locked out. So I start the website because I got sick and tired of hearing the owners and the players and the owners and the players back and forth, knowing full well, as all of you do, that sports is a three-sided equation and that the fans drive it all. And I figured in the midst of an NBA lockout that everybody would dig it. And if not everyone dug it, at least the host of sports radio who talk this talk all the time. And the guy who I thought would most dig it is this guy that they call Softy, who comes off as this bombastic, over-the-top sports fan that is down for anything, whenever, wherever, when it comes to sports fans. So I started calling this show. The only problem was every single time that I would call his show as Commando Dave, point man of the Fans Revolution, at WeTheFans.com, the official sports fan union, guy would try to clown me. Flat try to clown me. Try to discredit anything and everything that I said, along with anything on the site. I mean, this guy even got to the point where he flat out said, quit sending me links to your website. Now, this is the website of the official sports fan union, right? So I could see where it was going with this guy. And in fact, I could see where it was going when he sent me an email that said, no one's interested in your shitty site. Quit being a parasite and go away. Now, I swear on whatever Bible you want me to put my hand on, that's true. I even still have the email if I need to prove that. Okay? That's a fact that's irrefutable. So anytime somebody's going to make it personal like that with me, I'm just going to go ahead and move on down the road. Now fast forward 10 years to June 1st, 2009. 30 years to the day that the Seattle SuperSonics won the NBA championship. I'm the only guy in town throwing a party. As a matter of fact, I'm throwing a big party. A DVD viewing party of games 1 through 5, the entire series, all day long at 5 different sports bars. Now, I figured with everything that we had gone through in the previous 2 years with the Seattle Sonics and all the rhetoric that I heard this guy talking, I figured, what the heck? You want to get as many fans, Sonics fans, as we possibly can get out to commiserate, but yet celebrate the 1979 Seattle SuperSonics. So I call this show, and I had 3 lines ready for him. And my first one was, and you can hear it on the video, Once you recognize my voice, get your hand off the dump button, right? Well, if you listen closely, you'll hear as soon as he recognized my voice, his hand went right to the dump button, right? The second thing I was going to tell him, hey, if you hang up on me this time, this guy's hung up on me pretty much every time I've called. I said, if you hang up on me this time, it's going to be on Comcast. And the third thing I was going to tell him, which I didn't even get a chance to tell him because he wound up hanging up on me, was if you can't talk to me the day of all days, you're not who KJR bills you as. Well, needless to say, well, let's go to the video.
I blew it. I feel your pain. I had no connection with anybody on that level in the political arena. I thought there was nobody out there that felt the pain that I did. Nobody.
Well, you have a mayor who has a history of that.
Right.
Okay? He has a history. The Snowgate, the Sonics, we could list thousands more.
Yeah. Well,
never takes responsibility for anything.
You know, a lot of people vote, based on special interests. You know, there's no question about it. Some people vote on how they feel about education. Some people vote on how they feel about transportation, the environment, blah, blah, blah. A lot of us, as sports fans, vote on how we feel about sports. Right. And in that regard, Greg Nichols let all of us down. Dave in Federal Way, you're on KJR. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Hey, once you recognize my voice...
Ah, there he is. Second time in 2 hours. Don't you have nothing to do?
No, not at all. And second, if you hang up on me, it's going to be on Comcast. And third...
Is it really going to be on Comcast? If I hang up on you, it's going to be on Comcast?
This is my...
Okay, I hung up on you, and it's on Comcast. Well, I don't understand. What does that mean? If you hang up on me, it's on Comcast.
He's in his own
hey,
world.
Listen, we got a one call to the radio station per day rule. Yeah, Dave, I just heard you on the show. I heard you on the Sandman show 2 hours ago. Go do something with your life. Go get a job. 11 o'clock is the time. We'll take a break, talk some college football with Phil Steele next on 950 KJR.
Of all days, this is a day of celebration. This is a day to let bygones be bygones. This was a day to just go with the flow. But yet, it was the same day that it was 10 years prior, the last time I called this guy's show, hanging up on me.
You hang up on me, it's going to be on Comcast. And third...
Is it really going to be on Comcast? If I hang up on you, it's going to be on Comcast?
This is my...
Okay, I hung up on you, and it's on Comcast. Well, I don't understand. What does that mean? If you hang up on me, it's on Comcast.
Now, we knew you was a punk then, but you being a punk now.
Is it really going to be on Comcast? If I hang up on you, it's going to be on Comcast?
This is my...
Okay, I hung up on you, and it's on Comcast.
Well, if the guy heard me on with the Sandman, then he knew why I was calling. Yet, could not resist the urge.
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean? If you hang up on me, it's on Comcast.
Well, for starters, it means I'm going to clown your fat ass.
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean? If you hang up on me, it's on Comcast.
It means that after 10 years, you still don't have the balls to talk to me. It means that if you hang up on me, you're going to be on Comcast tapping out. That's what it means. You hear Jason Puckett in the background saying he's in his own world. Listen to this, in case you didn't catch it.
He's in his own world. He's in his own world. He's in his own world. He's in his own world.
What does it mean?
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean? If you hang up on me, it's on Comcast.
It means that you're on TV. And the way that you used to try to clown me on the radio when nobody was really paying attention, those days are over. It means when you try to clown me, you're on TV. You're on Comcast.
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean?
You're on Commando Dave's show. That's what it really means.
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean?
It means I'm going to take your ass off Comcast and put you on Commando Dave's show and do a little clowning of my own. That's what it means.
Well, I don't understand. What does that mean?
It means the game has changed.
What? I don't understand. What does that mean?
It's not just for me. This is for all the guys that you punk off on your show. This is for all the guys that you hang up on. This is for all the guys that you clown. Okay?
What? I don't understand. What does that mean?
I'm not on your show. You're on my show. That's what it means.